Hey friends, Zonies, thanks for tuning back in. It's Danie Steele here, back with another Keeping It Real with Danie Steele. So I did 2 other videos before this where I ranted and got a lot of stuff out. Now I feel like I can make my final point, and maybe I'll post those other videos later. Maybe I'll post them before. I don't know. We'll see. So the point that I want to make is about actually making progress with the finding solutions to making sure that our kids don't have to repeat this cycle of fighting for equality the way that has been since Black people have started fighting for equality here in America. It's just we never got it. So, like I said in my other 2 videos and a couple other ones, there's a gender war on YouTube with Black people. Everyone wants to feel like, they know what's best to propel Black people forward out of oppression and into equality and prosperity. And I believe that one of the ways that we need to do that is to stop bickering between one another, stop fighting about who's right and who's wrong, and really focus on these solutions. And one of the solutions that I feel will help us in this way is breaking the cycles of abuse, right? Breaking the cycles of addiction. Whatever volatile cycles that have been keeping your family in poverty, struggling, needing assistance, whatever it is, what can you do to break that cycle? Okay, and I've always had a very keen awareness that I needed to break the cycles that I was born into so that I had a fighting chance in this world, and definitely my children. I knew if I did the same shit that I saw going on around me as a child, I knew. As a child, I knew I had to break those cycles. So as a child, I committed to, I was very hard on myself because I knew if I didn't do everything right, I would be left where I was, and I didn't want that. So one of the things I focused on heavily was my education. I have my bachelor's and my master's, and it was very important for me to finish my schooling within the slots, that I had allotted for myself. I never took an extra year for college. I graduated on time from everything, high school, undergrad, and grad school. I was very hard on myself. And I was hard on myself knowing that if I'm this hard on myself, my children won't have to be. And I think there's something very sick to me about people who don't care about their children. They don't care about the journey that their child will have to go through. I know a lot of Black people feel like, not just with the ball being dropped on equality for Black people, during the civil rights movement, or before then or after then. Not only do people feel like they were cheated out of something from that, but just the abuse as well that so many Black people have to go through. The way that we are already disenfranchised, and yet we still have Black people who have no problem giving birth with no plan. And that's not something most people, other groups of people make sure that their children are provided for. And I think because Black people are so used to struggling, they don't put priority on making a way for their child. You know, they have the child, and you know, it's make a way for yourself. You know, it's sick. You know, and then you expect somebody to take care of you or care about you at all, provide for you afterwards when you're old and needing help. And it's like, what the hell did you do for me? I personally don't owe anyone a goddamn thing. I grew up in foster care. So, you know, I studied hard. I was very anti-drugs, and I'm talking about until the age of 20, 21, I didn't take an aspirin. Okay? I didn't take an aspirin because of all the drug use that I saw and how people were so preoccupied with that, you know? And I didn't have a childhood because I was surrounded by selfish adults. You know, at the end of the day, this life is hard, but at the end of the day, when you have a child, shape the fuck up. Stop putting your hands on these kids. Stop posting videos of you putting your hands on these kids. It's trashy. Nobody wants to see it. You're not cool. I was just very determined to not put my kids through what my parents had allowed for me to go through. And, you know, I remember my grandmother giving me spankings as a child. And I've never felt any way about that because of the fact, one, she did not draw blood the way some other psychopaths did. She wasn't emotionally abusive. You knew that it was to teach you a lesson. You knew that she loved you before, during, and after. And that's more than most of you absolute abusers can say. No, I don't consider that abuse. It was with my grandmother because it was literally spanking. You know, she didn't draw blood. These people are drawing blood from these children. And I hope you pay for it. So, you know, now it's like I know people who went through this shit and they don't care to break the cycles of abuse for their children. They don't care to, you know, make sure they're not repeating this bullshit. They don't care. I don't get that. I don't get that. Yeah, I'm in my bathroom, okay? That's the towel rack. All right. I'm in my bedroom bathroom. I'm in the door. Okay. um, you know, so yeah. I think focusing on your education, focusing on bettering yourself, focusing on you know that you deserve better. You're a great person. You know what I'm saying? If you're going through this shit right now, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, lady. Okay? I'm fucking with you. Call your abusers out. Nothing allows them to be that way. They don't have any power. All of their power is alleged. And it is based in nothing but silence. All you gotta do is tell somebody, and their power, gone. Okay? And it's up to us who know better to do better and to break these cycles of abuse. Okay? So that we can set a better example. So, I don't know. I guess that's it. um, one of my videos had a lot of cursing, you know, and I know people are like, you cursed. Yeah, get over it. There's a lot worse things in life, like the shit that I'm talking about. Focus on that, okay? I'm not doing any videos on, you know, don't curse. Children curse. I'm not doing that. We're talking about these children's spirits. Don't let nobody put their hands on you. Fight. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You fight. You fight for yourself. All right. So, yeah, that's it. And it's up to us to break these cycles of abuse because we know better. We got to do better for our children, for the future children. If you're not going to have children, fine. For future children. It's not about you anymore. All right. All right, that's it. So, yeah. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share this video, please. And, you know, check out the links below. Follow me on social media. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.